I'm here at Lottie's, the backpackers. I didn't know where to plan to stay tonight, so they're fully booked. And then they rang the other hostel, and they're fully booked. And then they rang the other hostel, and they have a bed. So this is Heidelberg, and it's beautiful. There's a really nice bike there.
Jesus. Putting my bike in here. What the fuck? What do you like, Germany? It's gonna speed that up. You know it. There it is.
This hostel, although it was in an old warehouse / factory, it was really nice. Nice clean toilets, good breakfast, and good company. This is David Souza. He's from America, and I will be seeing him in a few days in Prague. As it turns out, this place used to be a tobacco factory. So after a night in Heidelberg, I need to go and get my bike checked out. And I get lost in an industrial state and come across these old ruins, which cool. I don't understand, it just makes much more sense with my hands in your hand. It feels like so it feels like so. Find this custom choppers bike shop. And I head over that way first thing in the morning before my day of riding, and I try and get some sort of diagnostics on what the hell is going on with my bike. So just to update you, there is a horrible noise coming from the bike when I'm using my clutch, and I'm basically waiting for it to either seize up or explode. I don't know, but it's not good. Consulting the professional, I realised that it probably is the clutch bearing, which wasn't replaced last week along with all my clutch plates. So I've got a big problem, and that engine needs to be opened up again, and it's going to cost me time and money.
I'm just up at the castle in Heidelberg. It's beautiful, but I'm not really with it at the moment. I've had a noise coming from my bike for the last 2 weeks, and since I changed the clutch plates, that problem has not resolved, and I thought it would. So now I believe it's the clutch bearing that needs replacing. I've ordered those clutch bearings. I've ordered from 2 different companies, 2 different pieces, 2 parts. One is being fast tracked, and the other one's going by regular post. And they're both arriving in Prague in about 4 or 5 days. So I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to try and get to Prague and change it there.
your step. There are dangerous maybes, so hard
Another petrol station. I'm in Baden. I'm in some town somewhere in southern Germany. I'm about to go on the B500, which is a road going through the mountains. I think I'm in the Black Forest. Anyway, I was told to go on the B500 by my two Harley friends that we met in the train. And even though they're Harley riders, I trust them. I'm going to take this road, and yeah, this should be nice. Although I'm going to be late getting to Freiburg, so Peter, if you're watching this, this is why I'm late. Ciao, ciao.
There's one thing I want to point out at this juncture, and that is the bottom of this valley is heavy laden with timber workshops, storage units, processing factories for the wood and the timber collected from the Black Forest. And what you don't get in a car that you do get on a bike is experiencing all the smells of the mountains, and these smells were exaggerated by freshly cut timber. And I've experienced this in the Dublin Mountains, Wicklow Mountains, in Galway. I've experienced it in the Rocky Mountains, and now I've had the pleasure of experiencing these smells in the Black Forest. And I'm pretty convinced at one stage I smelled patchouli or some other sort of herbally incensey stuff. The smells you get when you're riding a bike are something you won't think about when you're in a car. It's one thing you're missing. Go get your license, get a bike, and ride it. This day in the Black Forest goes down on record as one of my top 5 days of riding in the last 11 years of being a motorcyclist. One of those other days is the Rocky Mountains. Another one of those days was day 1 of this trip from Galway to Mullingar. This was with one of my closest friends, Oisín, and he's the only other person that can confirm that the ride from Galway to Mullingar on the B roads via Tuam was one of the most stunning days. He's been motorcycling longer than I have, and he agreed that it was a substantial and magical day.